Hey, thanks for buying a cup of coffee. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Cup of Dusk. My name is RoyzOga. Roll that R as always. Welcome everybody. My name is Roy. I'm a bunny various VTuber specializing in voice acting and housing in this cafe called the Cup of Dusk, where I bring you various VTubers from around the internet. We do a little improv sketch comedy. More importantly, guys, listen to me when I say more importantly. I'm joined tonight by two mythical VTubers. It's Flare.
Hello.
Hello. I hope you are doing well.
I'm doing well. I was waiting for you to introduce Ambry also.
I'm giving you a second to say hello, and then I'm going to introduce Ambry.
Hi.
Are you guys okay? Do you want me to redo it? It's the mythic duo, Flare and Ambry.
Let's go.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the energy I like to see. We got a little bit more energy going on. Guys, welcome in to my cafe. I hope you're all doing fantastic tonight, especially to you, Flare and Ambry. I'm glad to have you guys here. Hi.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. I know we have talked at numerous occasions before about bringing you guys into the cafe, but even then, when we talked about it, you guys then were like, well, you know, we've got these new designs coming, so.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
And
then we had you on our channel, and then you cheated.
I did not cheat. I've never cheated once in my life.
Fall Guys.
I've never once cheated. Never.
I want you to know that you were like, this is my first time ever playing Fall Guys.
It was!
And what happens? You won 3 games in a row or something like that.
It was, in fact, my first time playing Fall Guys, no cap.
I believe you.
Good.
I also believe you cheated.
I would never cheat. I've never cheated in the history of the life, just like I am the most pure, innocent, say-so, wholesome streamer this side of VTuberdom. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, absolutely. X for Roy. Don't X to. Don't X to doubt me. I see you, chat. Listen, worth the wait. Ambry and Flare look incredible. You're goddamn right.
Thank you.
You're goddamn right, they do. They do, in fact, look amazing. And I'm so happy to have you guys both here.
Is my wings too big for this, by the way?
I mean, it's totally up to you. I mean, both of you are going to be blocking me regardless, but listen, it just depends on how much you want to block me.
I mean, I can bring up my small wings.
The small wing! So cute. Wow.
They're so tiny.
They're so tiny. They're just a little, he's just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
Guys on my shoulders.
Oh my God, he's got 2 little guys on his shoulders. But you know what? Speaking of little guys, we actually do something a little bit fun here. Emphasis on the little, you know. How familiar are you guys with the way of the era?
Uh-oh.
Era. The
I'm
aura.
The era.
I'm pretty familiar. My chat likes to redeem that on me.
Oh, okay. Well, I do know that Beru Flower will appreciate it if we do it here, but see, we do the eras a little bit differently here on my stream. If you guys are interested in joining me in serenading the chat, no, not serenading, serenading the chat. Serenading would be cutting with a knife. Jesus. Listen, it's already one of those nights. Don't laugh at me. I've never made a mistake in my entire life. Anyway, so first, would you guys like to join me with the era?
Are you doing a unison era?
Well, I'm gonna do one first to give you an example, and then you guys can either do them at once or separately, however you feel is most comfortable.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. So first things first, we're gonna widen our stance. You know, we're gonna widen our stance.
Take deep breaths.
Okay. And then you're gonna power stance. You gotta scream power stance.
Oh, power stance. Oh.
Power stance.
Power stance.
There we go. Perfect. And then you give it the oh. Just like
why'd you have to go first? Because now it's gonna look bad next to that.
No, I had to give you an example about how we do things here. You know?
That's like going to the pro leagues or something like that, and they're like, hey, don't worry, I'm gonna show you how to do this, and then they just do it perfectly. It's like, okay, now show me what you got.
I don't know. Listen, I agree with Curious One. I think we have got a triple threat here because you guys are about to blow them away, knock their socks off, bring the grippers out. Go ahead. Show us the grippers.
I always put those grippers away.
Well, bring them out. It's time to bust them out. Well, there's out.
Okay.
Okay. Number.
Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has to get close to the mic.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I see what you guys are working with. I can feel, I can taste the vibes that you are in fact putting down at this exact moment. And I do appreciate you both participating in this little bit of nonsense. Guys, welcome to the beginning of the craziness that is a Roy stream, because I don't think either of you have actually been on a stream with me yet. It was just Fall Guys on your guys' stream, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Now, obviously things have changed a bit since then, a little bit since we have
Been a
first
whole year.
met. Yeah, it's been. When was the Fall Guys collab? When was that?
It was like August, September, or something like that. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, it was.
God, you guys had those designs all, like working all the way back then, and let me say, seeing them, it just made me wanna, bah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
Just came straight off.
Oh yeah. Listen. Sometimes you get excited.
Busted.
Yeah,
Busted. Yeah.
Busted.
Yeah. Back in the day, back when I had these. You know.
Yeah, those ears.
Oh, look at how I love them.
Oh my god, they're so cute. He's just a little guy. He's got the little ears.
Oh. By the way, in chat we have Diva the Duchess, our mama, our proud mama.
Sorry.
I just had to give her. I'm sorry. I had to give her a little.
Our mama.
She always stops into these things. She's like the mama with the camcorder. She's just like,
Oh, I'm so proud. That's perfect. Hello, Dima. I am also familiar with Dima. I am glad to see you, and I hope you are doing fantastic this evening. Good job on these two. You know, I can say that they definitely do. I'm sure for most of the people in the audience do set off that bisexual panic. I do see it. I do feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. Anybody? Well, at least Umbra gave me the eyes.
We're like the double threat here for that. Yeah.
The double trouble. Okay.
Yeah.
Prepare for trouble. Make it double. Understandable. Are you protecting the world from devastation?
It's okay. The bi panic, it makes sense. We're both bi also, so it works. No
what?
worries.
There we go. we do love a bi couple and a bi line. We do love that representation. Yeah, we do love that bi representation.
I was like, wait, did you like just?
I'm sorry. Is someone holding cue cards back there?
I don't know what you're talking about. No, absolutely not. No, listen, that would be insane. Everything is 100% made up on the spot, on the fly, like lickety split. You know, we're just trying to have fun.
Yeah. Yes, Roy, you are amazing. Oh, sorry. Am I reading something?
You have the wait.
So, oh God, so embarrassing.
What are you reading? There's nothing there. You're looking at a camera. You don't have to fake it for them. They know that we're faking it. You don't have to emphasize the fake. We have to fake it before you make it, not fake it until you fake it more.
I always have to
Flair
fake
doesn't
it.
understand.
I always have to fake it.
Oh, okay. You know what? Understandable. It's not scripted. It's planned improv. I like it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Now, obviously, I was saying things are a bit different with how you guys look now than when I last spent time with you winning all of those games at Fall Guys, because it was my first time and it was beginner's luck.
He's got a jab.
You just had to rub it in. You were like, oh yeah.
Listen.
You were just saying like the times I played Fall Guys, it was just like the times I beat all of your butts.
It was a group effort, okay? A win for me was a dub for the team. You know what I mean?
So true, except it wasn't, you know?
Why does Umbry have my back and you don't? Is there like a Bunny and Fox thing and we just know Phoenixes? Phoenixes get out?
Put the sign up on the wall.
I gave up the Fox thing too.
All right, you're gonna have to start putting up like pictures on the wall of people that are not allowed back.
No, please.
I'm sure I could make a sign of that. You know, listen, to some capacity, I see Pluto already using their emote. I don't know if I could have Joel back. Joel was just, you know, he was just mean to me. He made fun of my height. He said I was short. He said it was very obvious that I was a bottom. Couldn't believe it. It was ridiculous.
It's like, it's just on your forehead says I'm a bottom.
Yeah.
I think your heart, you were very tall.
In my heart, it's okay.
Your
I'm not very tall. I'm 5'4".
You
don't have to patronize me.
Taller than Umbry.
Yeah, but she looks great. She kills it. She nails it. But you, on the other hand, I don't know. I feel like you could lose a couple inches. Tall man.
In which way?
You're tall.
You're telling me that I should chop my. Maybe have a haircut? Maybe the haircut would make me look good.
No, I was talking about your height, but I mean, like, I could get the baseball bat. We could just start swinging and see what happens.
Oh, kneecaps.
Yeah, kneecaps. Say goodbye to your Nico
What?
Nico kneecaps.
What?
I'm ready.
Yeah,
What
see?
just happened here?
This is why Umbri is invited to the next cafe. And you're not. She gets me. She gets me. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually did not check. Pronoun check.
I'm so sorry. She, her.
She, her. Okay. And
Yeah.
Flair.
Yeah, he, him.
He, him. Okay. Didn't want to make assumptions. Glad we got that out of the way. Guys, remember, respect those pronouns just so you can respect boundaries when it comes to everything like that. And make sure to make fun of your friends when it is acceptable socially, like Flair being too tall and us taking a baseball bat to his kneecaps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I'm just gonna, you know, whatever.
Yep. You know what? Honestly,
What?
someone used confused Ray. I can see it. Oh my goodness gracious. I thought Roy meant make Flair higher pitched. Can you go higher?
What in voice?
And yeah, pitch.
I can do different voices.
Oh.
No.
My highest is the.
He has Elmo.
Huh?
He pulled out Elmo.
Definitely sounds like Elmo. I see it. I see it. Oh my god. Well, I was doing well, but you know what? Now that Elmo's here, I'm doing terrible. Put that thing back where you found it. Or so help me.
Get Elmo out of here.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Voice actors. Listen, we do try our best. It's tough out here for voice actors. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you guys partake in voice acting at all?
I don't. It's always been in the back of my head, but I've never pursued it. I've heard like going to Texas would have been the best place, but I'm nowhere near Texas.
Oh.
So.
You know, I do hear that there are a lot of studios out here and places to record and stuff like that. I don't know much about it myself. I've just started taking courses and training with a voice coach and things like that, you know? Yeah.
I always see you're talking about your voice acting on Twitter. I always see it.
Yes, actually this Friday, I am going to be recording in a recording booth for the first time ever. And I'm going to be recording my my demo reel, and I'm really excited to do that.
It's exciting.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm really hoping that this year is like I finally take voice acting to like from being a hobby and push it into like
yeah, I was gonna say, take off, Roy, take off.
yeah.
Hi.
Oh, I'm gonna try. I want to try. No, but I do appreciate it, and I appreciate both of you coming. Now, I kind of keep leaning away from the topic and then coming back to it. We talked a little bit about the last time that we hung out, and obviously you guys looked very different. We had more of a what was it?
Digimon-esque theme.
Digimon-esque theme.
Sure, Digimon.
Digimon-esque theme. Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Yeah. I figured.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, because you were definitely more like.
Cough.
Yeah, you were like more like a Goonimon, and then Umbri was more like Garurumon, right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I thought I was Agumon, but okay.
You know what? It could have been. I'm not exactly the most intelligent person when it comes to Digimon. I just pretend like I know what's going on and always know that Digimon's better than Pokemon. But, you know, that just might be my opinion. But it also could just be Maven. Welcome in, just Maven with the raid.
It's our future sister.
Hey!
Actually.
Well, welcome in, future sister. Welcome in, Just Maven. My name's Roy. I'm a bunny barista VTuber specializing in voice acting and housing this cafe called the Cup of Dust, where I bring in various VTubers around the internet. We do a little improv sketch comedy. More importantly, I'm joined tonight by your future siblings. It's Flair. Okay. All right.
Yo, I keep waiting for you to say like, do not watch this if you are pregnant or if.
I mean, I could, but I was also just waiting for you to introduce yourself and say hello, but you just kind of went,
Oh.
And Umbri!
You know what?
See, like that. This is why she's invited back
God.
and you're not. I'm just saying. Oh God, you both froze. Oh,
No.
oh no, I see a ditto face.
We froze.
Oh, I think you're good.
Ah.
I think you're moving again.
Yeah, this is the thing that we deal with. So if we freeze for a second, I do apologize.
You're that's totally good.
We are getting a new ISP on Monday, and this hopefully will not happen again. So hopefully, if you know, if we ever have the chance to ever come on here again, it will be a lot smoother.
I'm just not here anymore.
What'd you say?
Umbri's not here anymore.
Umbri's not here anymore. Okay, perfect. You know what? It's just ditto. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? In the meantime, while we're trying to find Umbri and see where... Oh, well, there she is. Well, perfect. Welcome in, Maven and Raiders. I hope you all had a fantastic stream, and I hope you all don't regret the decision to come over here in the raid, because things do get a little bit chaotic. Things do get a little bit silly. Things do get a little bit after dark around here. But regardless, I do appreciate you bringing in all the love and support for your fellow siblings, or soon-to-be siblings.
Yes. The family is growing this year a lot.
Oh, so do you have
like rabbits, if you might.
Oh my god. You can't say that and expect people not to think that someone's in the back just like rabbits, you know?
Damn.
Maybe they are.
Maybe they are. You know what? Here. Just because Flair is saying it. Guys, did you know, in fact, people are in the back fucking like rabbits? And it's not me.
Cafe?
Thank you.
Oh my god.
You know, if it was you right now, I would be
If it was me right now, what? If it was me right now, what?
I would be impressed, that's all.
Oh. I mean, you can't see below the counter, so I mean, like...
That's what I mean, I'd be impressed, because you're very, very calm right now. You don't seem sweaty at all, you know? It's just like...
Oh, I can fix that, hold on. There we go. How about that?
He'll give it.
Does that look better?
Oh.
Is that... Should I add some... Should I add some...
More sweat drops, yeah.
I mean, I could just... But no, you know what? I will not, because I see that we have Teddy Sunday here, and they're judging me already. Listen, I've never done anything lewd or horny in my entire life. I've been pure, innocent, safe. Why don't you believe me? It sounds like you just don't believe me.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
No, I see. I can sense the condescending tone in your voice, and I don't appreciate it.
I do my best to remove all condensation in my voice.
Did he just say Umber, did he just say
condensation?
Yes, I did. I said condensation.
Damn, I knew things were getting moist in here.
It's pretty dry, actually, right now, because all the condensation is...
It's just...
is gone.
Are you taking it? Is that what the Phoenix superpower is? You just suck you just do a big suck. A big... of the moisture?
Very good at sucking. No worries.
Can you confirm this, Umber?
I
I need the scoop. I need the exclusive right now. Guys, this just in. Mythic duo scoop. Umbry spills the beans on Flair's ability to suck. More now. Regale me.
It was...
I think I broke them. I don't think they were ready.
It was only a matter of time before they found out.
It was only a matter of time until we found out that I have competition in the suck department. You know, it just makes sense. It makes sense. I hope the voice changer is working. I actually don't know if it is. I don't think it's happening for you guys, but I hope it's working. I hope it's working for chat.
I was like, voice changer. Are you?
I do. I was playing around.
This was not your real voice all along.
No, it's not. Son of a bitch. You know what? Here, hold on. Okay, I should. Whoa.
Oh.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Suck. I'll have to play around with that. I'll have to play around with that. Hello. Yes, hi. Hello. I'll have to play around with that later. I thought it was working. It should be working. And it apparently is not. Apparently it's not. No, apparently it's not. I'll play around with it later. I don't know what's going on with it. I ruined all of my jokes. Oh, editor's note. Sylvie and or Blank and or Dan and or Vil add reverb for when I say suck. Because it just makes everything funny. See? I don't even have to have the reverb. We already got Flair laughing.
Yeah. Oh no, it's because he hears me. I play Overwatch all the time. So I'm over here like the big sucks over there.
Wait, who's the... Who's the...
like Moira.
Oh.
She's the piss wizard.
Piss wizard, you know what? It makes total sense. You know
Yeah.
what? It's
She
true.
likes peeing on others.
It's true. You know, she does have that right click, that right suck, you know? I get you.
Frozen.
Oh no, both of you are frozen.
I think I'm frozen.
We talked about the big
like,
suck and they froze. Oh
Yeah.
god.
I literally see us moving on our screen, and then I look over at this, and I'm like, oh, we're not moving.
Oh.
No.
Well, so long as you guys eventually catch up, I can't be left alone here because I don't know how many times I can just say suck, and it'd be funny or not.
I can do it for you.
Whoa. Hold the phone with Flair watching.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh.
What?
You know what?
I
What?
can say suck for you.
What?
You know what?
What?
How about counteroffer? Because he seems really nervous about it. How about
A little.
a little bit of double teaming? Do you still know that move?
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I can pretend like I know it. I don't know if Lopunny
No
learns
curse
double
too, so
team.
be careful.
Am I?
You learn
hearing
curse
double team
too?
sucking? What?
No curse.
What happened? We didn't say anything.
Nothing.
No, we weren't we weren't talking about anything.
I didn't say anything. No.
Ah, yes. Everybody just suck in here. It's true. It's true. You know what? We are trying to make sure that everybody feels comfortable in their environment and that they can be themselves. And that includes the massive amount of suck that there is going to be happening on the regular, or maybe just for tonight. Listen, I don't know. We suck. You suck. I suck. We all suck. Welcome to Good Suck, home of the good suck. Can I take your suck?
Oh, man.
Can I take your suck?
I was waiting for
something.
somebody.
Everything.
Pluto, don't look at me like that. Okay, listen. I am trying my best.
Post it. Let's just post it there. No worries.
Just post it there. Perfect. Absolutely.
Just post it there.
Good timing. Good timing. Guys, don't forget, if you find any funny clips or moments that you think would be funny, including the big suck, then be sure to clip it and then throw it in the Discord or something like that. Who knows? Maybe your content will be turned into a clip or sketch or short on YouTube at some point, and you can hear me say suck 30,000 times again. And then Umbri offered to handle the suck, and then Umbri and I offered to double team Flair. Anyway, so I'm really happy to have you both here because obviously.
I'm just gonna take that. I'm just gonna use it as a sound alert on our stream. That's just
yes,
you know,
obviously.
We already have Vexoria actually.
Do you really? You know,
Yeah.
it's funny that you mentioned that because I think Vex was how we originally got to know each other because I saw you on her stream, Flair.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny. Small world, huh?
That was that was back in like February.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was oh my god, that was almost a year ago. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was like right after
during that,
something.
she realized that I had trouble saying the. I still have trouble saying it on stream. The other word for cat,
Oh.
and she said it over and over and over again, and now we have that as a sound alert
Too embarrassing.
to fluster Flair.
Wait, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Kitty. I'm sorry. I mean, I thought it was. Okay, good. Whew. That was close. We almost spilled the deets there. You know, that was
Almost.
close.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Umbri, can you just confirm what that word is? I just want to make sure I heard it right. You know that
Okay,
I pronounced
am I
it.
allowed to say it on your stream?
Well,
Can I
we'll
say it?
censor it out, or we'll put a
Oh.
boom effect to it to
Oh,
you know.
you mean pussy? Okay.
There we go.
I mean, I've said.
Yeah.
some
With
things.
Vexy saying it like 3 or 4 times, like sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Like pussy, sorry, pussy, sorry. Yeah, that's.
Oh, jeez. You know what? Accurate, topical, well done. I appreciate the sound effects because we could all use a little bit more pussy in our lives. I don't know. That doesn't sound right. But you know what does sound right? A bit of pink. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Just don't perceive me. Don't perceive me, I said!
That is amazing right there. The kitchen, house kitchen. House is going down.
I love that.
Oh my god. Henshin.
Yeah, we're henching right now.
Henshin.
I'm gonna give it a second so my tracking
Yeah, I
can
just
catch up.
started that too. Started
You did.
Writer.
You did, didn't you? Oh, I'm still catching up. Give it a second.
Like super like. Oh, we're all over the place, aren't we?
A little bit.
You know what we
Which
are.
is fine. It's fun.
I feel like I should take my coat off. You know, it's getting a little hot in here.
Wow, Flair's the first one to start stripping? I feel like I should be surprised. But you know what? You know what? After how much we talked about the suck, you know, it makes sense. It makes sense. I would start stripping too. Chad, I don't think they were ready.
Shoulders.
Okay,
I
I
don't
think
know.
I'm good now. There we go. Pink! It's
Look at
pink
you.
time! Hello.
Now
Let's
here.
go.
Yes! We love it. See, it's actually like, oh, I think my shirt was undone. There we go. Were my glasses undone? I don't think so. Anyway, I don't freaking know. I just
Were my
pretend.
glasses undone?
I don't know. I just pretend like I know what's going on. Pink! Yes, it is pink time. You can see, obviously, Umbry and myself came prepared. Flair, on the other hand, well, he's got some nice looking arms. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, listen. What are your arms doing later?
Wouldn't you like to know? That's what happens. That happens behind the bar. Right?
That's what happens behind the counter. Yes, I do in fact know what you mean and what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, Umber, it sounded like you knew something. I saw you wave there for a second. Do you have any information you'd like to share with the class? I'm curious about what Flair does with his bare arms out like this, waiting for everyone to see.
We're really good with our arms.
Really good with your arms, okay? But are you good with your legs? That's also a good question.
And no, those are important too. Oh my
Yes.
god, you got to make sure. Yes.
That's very, very important. I know from my upgrade coming in the next 2 or 3 months, I myself am definitely
So
getting
excited.
I'm so freaking excited. But I am going for a large upgrade in the leg and behind department myself. So I do.
If it's anything like your fan art, I'm very excited for it.
You know what? It just might be. I also just realized my most recent one, I did not put my fucking art tag because I forget about my art tag all the goddamn time.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
God damn it! The one by Basil, I don't think I put my art tag.
Do that all the time.
It just means that I have to commission Basil again. That's what it means.
Exactly.
Good. I'm glad we've come to this understanding. We keep getting into the story of how you guys have made this mythic transformation. And then I keep getting people ringing this goddamn bell. Guys, I'm trying to talk here. Thank you, customers. But I'm trying really hard to be a gracious host. I'm so sorry for my customers being so rude to you. You know, I know you guys have a story to tell. All right. Now, when it comes from, the transition. What is so funny? Do you have something to share with the class?
Yes.
Just his outfit change.
Just a sheesh. You're.
We're not used to people saying sheesh to him.
I'm not used to people complimenting me more than bullying. You know.
Well, you have to find like a healthy balance because it's very easy to see that you don't handle being complimented well. So then you transition into maybe a little bit of flirty bullying.
Yeah.
And then that's fun. And then I turn to Umbry, who also seems to enjoy it, and I give her a chance to chime in because she knows more about you than I do. And then it's just easy like that. You know?
Yeah.
Is that why you put on a jacket again? You didn't want us seeing your arms? You didn't want us talking about your arms, what you're gonna do behind the counter?
No, I was just a little chilly.
Oh, just a little chilly. Okay, you know,
It's a little chilly. Yeah,
resurrecting Phoenix gets chilly, I guess, with all the fire in his hair and the fire wings. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh, it's just cold here.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
I'm so sorry. Do you need me to like turn on the heater or something? Would that make you feel better?
I would love that.
Okay,
Please,
all right.
yes,
You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna unconspicuously bend behind the counter.
Cafe ablaze. Careful.
He has to go down beneath the counter to make it hotter.
Yes, absolutely. I have to hit a button. I
works.
have to hit a button. Here, let me just.
Can I have some hot chocolate, please?
Oh my god. Is that how excited you are for the hot chocolate? My goodness, Umbry, I've been behind the counter for 1 second and you give me the, oh. I can't believe it. I'm being oppressed.
Sorry.
I'm being bullied.
I was so excited.
You were just so excited about the hot chocolate, or were you excited about Flair taking his shirt off again?
Both.
Oh, you know what? That's a fair answer. Let me go ahead and get you some hot chocolate. Can you guys hold down the fort for like a little bit of time and maybe not make things like horny? That'd be cool.
Oh my god, what?
I can't.
It's caving in? Oh no!
Oh, you shouldn't.
Oh no!
Flair, please.
What are we gonna do?
It's okay.
Oh my god, the whole bar is going down.
It's a good thing it's not a bar.
He just said the fort is going down.
What's
What's gonna happen?
He's a guest on the cafe and he doesn't even know that it's a cafe!
He doesn't know where
I'm
he's at.
losing my mind so much. I thought I was at a bar. Oh god, what's
Oh
a
my
cafe?
goodness.
This is why Flair doesn't drink.
You know what?
Not even.
I'm glad to know. Here, you know what? I have prepared you most excellent hot chocolate this side of nondescript city. Why are you laughing? That's where we are right now. Everyone knows. Oh, that's so cute. That is so cute. That is such a cute expression. I like that.
Thank you for the hot chocolate.
Yeah, of course. Listen, anything that you need, I got your back. Why was there no listen, there was not a single noise. All right, you know what? Sorry, I made things awkward. Clearly, I made things terrible. Let's go back to talking about you guys and your amazing mythical journey into not only becoming the new you, but kind of where this concept of being the mythic duo even came from in the first place. Because obviously before you were okay, listen, you don't need to play the hub. I was talking about their journey, not their journey over on, is it Orange YouTube? Is that what people call it? Is that what they call it? I can't hear you, Flair, if you're talking. I see your mouth moving, but I don't hear you. Oh, that's some lag. Oh, no. Oh, no, chat. Citrus YouTube. I do like that.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it Discord? Is it? It's not me. Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me?
It's us.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are here.
You here?
Yeah, I hear you.
We're here. Are we
Okay.
live?
Yes, you're here.
That was the internet having a moment.
I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
No, it's
so
fine.
sorry.
Listen, I understand. My jokes about the orange YouTube can probably be a little bit harsh to handle. I do apologize for that, for being crass and lewd. I'm sure you're just not used to it at all, Flair. I can see how you reacted by being put in a maid outfit, but regardless.
Actually, maid outfit is. Actually, my next outfit is a maid outfit.
It is.
Umber, how do you respond to this? How do you respond to this?
I'm down.
Oh.
I'm down. I'm down.
Down bad.
Down bad or down apocalyptic?
Both.
Both. Would you like it? Would you like it? Maid outfits do the body good. I do remember seeing that art. Was it both of you and you were like a little bit upset and you were like loving it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. It's so
Yeah,
cute. Yeah,
and it totally wasn't me who commissioned that, telling them that, just make me look a little embarrassed, you know?
Oh wait, wasn't there another piece? I know I'm getting off topic again, but I have to jump on these tangents, otherwise they'll just
gender
poof.
bent.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
art,
wait, no, I didn't see that. Wait, there was gender bent art?
Yeah, there was a gender bent.
You haven't
Flair
seen the
made
gender
a
bent?
bunny maid.
And a bunny suit?
It was a bunny maid.
Bunny
yeah.
maid, gender bent.
I'll have to see that later.
Gen 1 Flare.
Oh,
which
Gen
I
1
wanna get
Flare.
I want to get a Gen 2 Flare.
Okay.
Gender bent also.
Okay, so we go from Flareon to Flarenix. Got it?
Flare Nix. Yep.
I like it. I like it.
Me and Agumon.
Agumon Digivolved. See, I think, wasn't there another piece that you said you were supposed to be spicy in, and they did Umbri instead? Because I think you and I talked about that specifically.
He had a commissioned like spicy flare art, and then they gave him something like cute with the both of us. And it was like, this is not what we wanted at all.
So the it was a Skeb thing, and basically the prompt in Skeb, because I don't know how much you use Skeb, but
I've used it a couple times.
You give the prompts, and then they give you the art, and like usually you look at their previous stuff, so you can kind of get an idea if they understand what you're asking for.
For sure.
So this person has done shirtless pieces before and stuff like that. So I asked them, I said, hey, can I get a shirtless picture of me doing like, training in the forest or something like that?
Sick.
And if you want to have in the background, like Umbri, like watching, here's a picture of her.
With
And what they do is they made me like laying backwards with her arms around me in this really adorable piece, which is nice. But that's kind of like saying, gave me, I ordered pizza, but they gave me a burger. Now the burger is still nice, but that's not what I ordered.
I get you. Though damn, I want a burger now. Shit. Anyway, no, I totally understand that. I had something similar happen with a piece with my good friend Onirin, and we were both supposed to be in bunny suits, and they only put me in a bunny suit. Which was like, listen, I love the bunny suit I got, but she didn't get to be in a bunny suit. So I do understand what you mean. But out of curiosity, does this mean that anytime in the near future, are we gonna get more spicy flare art?
Actually, right before we started the stream, I actually was getting a message from an artist that I actually commissioned, one I actually talked to, who actually.
Oh no, we lost them! We're just learning about the spiciness!
internet provider hears like, oh, they're talking about like sex and lewd things. Stop them! Stop them! Cut the connection.
It wasn't even sex.
Right
it wasn't even lewd.
Exactly.
I listen. I am coming full circle on feeling comfortable being lewd again, especially with friends that also have boundaries and respect them and things of that nature. I want everybody to feel good about themselves, whether they want to be lewd or say so or whatever it is. So when people are talking about the spice, I want to learn about the spice. Tell me about the spice. Hit me.
Okay, so I was saying that I actually was talking to an artist before we joined here, and actually they were giving me work in progress of spicy flair.
Ooh, you didn't show me? Oh my god.
You didn't show Ombre?
I just got it. I just got it.
Chat, can you believe this?
He gets all this like sexy art of me, and then he gets one of himself, and I don't get to see it. I can't believe this.
We're already having like internet issues. If I wasn't gonna be tempting fate here, like even more so, I would just show you the picture right now. But
You will show Roy after.
Oh. I'm definitely not opposed to this. I like this development. I like where it's going. Okay.
Yeah.
Back on topic, and hopefully the last time I need to say that as we get into what I've wanted to talk about for the past like 45 minutes, which is so let's start from the beginning with the inception of the Mythic duo. What made you guys want to kind of start as a duo specifically when it comes to VTubing? Because I know both of you were you were a couple and duo before even VTubing, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But do you want me to go from all the way from the beginning?
I mean, give me as much or as little detail as you want. I'll probably chime in and give you some questions.
Okay. So all right. So we began actually. This is actually why I actually look up to you a lot when it comes to actually VTubing. And not just that, but streaming in general, because you and I are very similar in the sense that we've been doing this for a long time. We just passed 3 years recently.
Hey, congratulations!
Thank you. So we started out as live cam streamers, as actual face cam, I guess, or flesh tubers, as some of you guys call it. So we started that out, and in the beginning it was actually just Umbri, and at the time we were small, we didn't really care too much about the IP stuff, and we were just having fun. So when I first met her, that could be another story, but when I first met her, her name was Umbreon Girl. She's always been Umbreon Girl, so we called the channel Tiny Umbreon Girl. I didn't think I was going to be entertaining enough. And so I pushed, I said to her, hey, do you want to try doing some streaming or whatever? Because she did a little bit of it, but not like seriously.
Okay.
So she started that, and I kind of wanted to like try it out myself. And I was like, hey, can I take one day for myself? Is that okay? And
I said, I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
Okay. I see you.
So that became Flareon Lad Friday, because I wanted to come up with a name that would be kind of like her sidekick, and also, have just fun. So
Umbri's the main character, you're the sidekick. Got it.
That was how it was originally. I feel like we're more on equal grounds now, but yeah.
I would say so.
So, yes, I would do one day, and then basically she would choose the game, and I'd play it, whatever like that. And this was around the time, this was 2019, around the end of 2019. So 2020 comes around. This is when Pokemon Sword and Shield kind of comes out.
Oh, okay.
Pokemon Sword and Shield starts becoming kind of like popular. And then I have a friend. Sorry.
What's happening?
1 second.
We'll just give it a second. Give it a second. Internet gods, please. This is the story.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
Sorry about that.
Ah, you're good.
Okay. So.
Hit me.
I have a friend, and he teaches me how to do shiny dens in Pokemon. So basically, you can open up a den, people can come visit, and they can catch shiny Pokemon.
Okay.
It's not hacked, it's legitimate, it's literally just changing the date and knowing when they would land on what date or whatever.
Got it.
Shiny, yeah.
For shiny.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So I brought in a lot of people at that point because, obviously everyone wants free stuff, so that's how it is. And at that point, people started questioning, why is there a guy streaming on a channel named Tiny Umbreon Girl?
Okay.
And so we had to make a decision saying, okay, do we want to split each other channels or do we want to continue going on together? At that point, because like we felt like if we split up, you know, like channel wise again, that it would split the audience as well, and it's just like, okay, well, let's just stay together. So we became the EV duo.
I remember the EV duo.
Again, not like, you know, a
still
big
face cam too.
Yeah, still face cam for a while. Then around the end of,
was it 2021? Oh.
Yeah.
So well into the
That's when
VTuber boom.
debuted.
End of 2021. Basically, we were struggling. We were kind of stuck around 1.4K followers, and we had an average around about 10 people.
Gotcha.
We started really like looking into things. We actually got into obviously social media more. Like I learned how to build myself up a little bit more on Twitter and stuff like that, TikTok, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Made a lot of friends, and then we did our VTuber debut. And then and we
because that was something
boomed a
that
little bit, you know. We just
remember?
Huh?
Yeah, because I had told you I thought VTubers were like really cool, and I had always like really wanted to do that.
Yeah. So I had another live cam streamer. Actually, Beru knows them. Their name is KR Blade, and they became.
I know KR.
They were also a live cam streamer, we were friends with them when they were live cam streamer also.
Hold
and
on.
They became a VTuber.
Side note: is that why you're getting into Kamen Rider now? Is because of KR Blade?
No,
okay.
That's not why. No.
Roy, he has nothing left to watch. You should see the stuff I see him watching.
Oh God. Wait, I want to know about that. It sounds like you're watching the whole album, you know?
He puts on like the most random stuff.
Okay.
I'm like, why are we watching this?
Slightly off topic, but basically I grew up without Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network or anything like that, so I'm kind of catching up on a lot of stuff on my childhood.
I got you. I
just kind of put up a lot of stuff.
So flash forward, we're the EV duo now. You guys debut and everything like that. And
Umbreon and Flareon.
Yep.
And we were
pretty popular.
We were, you know, becoming a little more well-known, obviously, on social media and stuff like that. The problem was that we were becoming well-known on social media. And that's not usually, like, an issue, but when your IPs are a Flareon and an Umbreon, you know, and then people start, like, okay, I'm going to say, it came off as threatening, but it wasn't, like, everyone was like, oh, you know, like, Nintendo's gonna come after you, oh, you know, and it's just like it was constant, and it was just kind of depressing, and it was very depressing.
It's unfortunate, but I actually do remember a conversation that you and I had. I think it was just Flare and I, but it was after we had the Fall Guys collab, and you were like, oh hey, look at our new designs. And I remember the first thing I thought, and I mean this with as much sincerity as I can possibly say.
I remember.
I was so happy you guys were moving away from Pokemon.
You know those big posts you will see on Twitter about people talking about like Poketubers and stuff?
Yeah.
We were always the punching bags of that, even if there was people that were more like established. As Poketubers and us, we were always the ones that were the little punching bags in there, that like people taking pictures of our profiles, putting them there, people talking about us, and someone would send it to either one of us, and we'd just see it and be like, wow, okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna...
It was very like disheartening.
I'm not gonna name names because that's not the whole point of this.
Of course.
But there are people out there who are like Pokemon themed or were Pokemon themed who are a lot bigger than us, but for some reason it felt like we were always the ones being brought up on these like subjects of, oh, like, you know, if you're Nintendo based, you know, like VTuber, stop it now or something like that. We were always the ones who were being
that was like a big push for us. Like we had already had our stuff like in the works for like months, since like the beginning of the year. Like after we debuted,
around March.
Really like March. It was like not even like
March. We were already changing, but we had to keep, you know, telling people that, hey, you know,
it's coming. It's coming. It's just things take time.
Was there any other outside factor aside from obviously the Pokemon IP that you wanted to avoid it? Which again, smart play. Was there a reason beyond that you wanted to switch to, you know, the Nine-Tailed Kitsune and the Phoenix?
Yeah, it was just wanting to evolve and kind of just
it's not,
be away. Yeah.
It's not even just...
Be ourselves, I guess?
Exactly.
Yeah. Because, I mean, yeah, they're right. Like, your original design yourself, like, it's something that speaks and is you.
Yeah, most certainly.
I mean, it was very scary, though.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Because, like, you'd always have the people come in and they'd always be like, I love Eevee. And it's just like, That's great. We're changing soon.
I get that. Did you guys actually ever run into any issues with being the EV duo? Like any scares with copyright infringement or anything like that?
No, that's the thing. But I didn't like the way I put it is that I didn't want to play Russian roulette anymore.
Good.
And, like,
yeah, not with Nintendo.
We never. That's why I was like, we never bought anything ever. Like,
well, good.
Yeah.
Definitely good. Definitely good. Well, yeah. I'm happy for you both, and it sounds like you're both happier in the way that you are representing yourselves now, which I think is a huge deal for VTubing nowadays. That you really have to find something that feels like you in the right aesthetic.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, she obviously still like being like the Fox, like, so that's why Kitsune worked her.
Yeah.
Phoenix actually is a very personal thing to me. Before I was actually a streamer in general. Actually, I was an indie wrestler.
Oh wait, I think you told me about this.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I was from about 2015 to the beginning of 2020, so it blended a little bit into the because I said like 2019 was when we started. So around the beginning of 2020 was I did indie stuff. Started with backyard stuff, and then it went into actual independent leagues and stuff like that. And I was known as Ustalo, but my title was the Phoenix Ustalo. And Ustalo,
he's always been into fire.
Yeah. Ustalo meaning in Latin scorched.
I mean, you literally set your leg on fire at one point.
He's not wrong.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, it was an Inferno casket match. So there you had to set the casket on fire.
Yeah, I actually had Umbri involved near the very end.
Oh yeah,
of it.
I kicked the guy. It was funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Was it like a roundhouse kick? Yeah, I think it was.
Oh my god, that's definitely a chotomate kudasai. Wait, you roundhouse kicked a dude?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Was it Flair?
He told me to like go full force. Oh no, it wasn't. It was the guy who's facing. But yeah, he told me to do like full force too. And I was like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
I'm tiny, so.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I can understand that then.
She's 4'10", not just in VTubing, but in outside VTubing too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. I got you.
She's a tiny one.
Okay. But no, that's great. I'm glad that you were able to bring over this facet of yourself into VTubing, and both of you able to make this transition into more a feel-good form. What's the phrase? A more familiar form, something that really resonates with you. There. What are you doing?
So I can be a memer in all forms, wherever I am.
Yes.
You know.
Exactly. Oh my goodness gracious.
So I was like, what like faces do you want? And I'm like, I want this one. He's like,
ditto.
Why? And I'm like, cuz would this really be me if I didn't have something stupid?
Because shitposting. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A lot of people get to see the ditto face, but you know, it's always there.
Now, did you have a similar kind of like attachment to like Foxes of the Moon or anything like that, with how Flair was very attached to the whole Phoenix identity, or did you just want something that was easy to transition to from Umbreon?
I've always just been kind of into that stuff. I've always loved foxes. I've always just been very like into blue, into the moon. Like that has always been my like personality as a like, person. So just being able to put it like, yeah, it's still very like, you can see obviously like it's kind of still inspired by Umbreon, but it is not that at all anymore.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I can definitely feel the originality to it now, even more so than before, for both of you, that being said. So.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Now we finally have gotten through that. I didn't veer off topic once. We've got the whole scoop on the Mythic duo. That's fantastic. I'm very happy. Do you guys have any big plans in terms of working with each other, or do you kind of feel like you're working on your own big things right now?
We kind of work together mostly on the big things, like the big events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like 3.0 models? 3.0 models coming soon?
Man. I just got these ones.
Well, I mean, when you say 3.0, if you're talking about like 3D models, yeah, I would like to do a 3D model eventually.
Otherwise, no, I meant third designs.
Oh no. I mean, I still got to work on like 2 new outfits for this one, and like I was telling you before, like a possible re-rigging of for
For V-Bridger.
V-Bridger and stuff,
V-Bridger,
yeah.
yeah. So,
V-Bridger makes a big difference.
Yeah, no, I don't. I also like. I kind of get a little bit. I don't want people thinking that like, oh, they just keep like evolving in their designs and stuff like that, just to get like attention. Like I have other stuff I gotta focus on as well.
But wait, why not? That's a legitimate thing. People do that all the time in the VTubing community.
Yeah, 6 months, new model.
I mean, for me, I started working on mine like 3 months after I debuted this model.
Yeah,
I mean, that we did that with our first one though. Yeah, it was literally like, yeah, you're right.
I mean, no, it's not that it's a bad thing. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just like for you, for you with your 3.0, you're saying that it's because it's something that you feel like fits you more. Yeah, and you want to be, how you want to be seen.
Yeah, but I mean, like my first model to this was also that feeling, because like the first model and the first design that I did, and I've talked about this a couple times. I kind of like let the person that designed it kind of like give me designs, and I was like, I should have been more vocal of like, no, I want to change this, no, I want to do this, and I kind of like let them not that they bullied me into it or anything, but I let them dictate the direction it went, and I regretted it afterwards. So then like whenever I was in the model, I kind of felt like it didn't fit me super well, and I love this design, but at the same time I'm also like, I'm in a dress shirt and a bow tie, and it's like not the most creative thing in the world for me. So like moving into Roy 3.0, I'm like, okay. As soon as I got that feeling of like, yeah, I feel like I could do better. Like I personally can do better, and I can be more expressive and be more me. I started working on Roy 3.0. And I feel like that's kind of natural for everybody though. And it's not just a, hey, I want attention, but sometimes you don't realize what you want until you start working towards other things that you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like, and still like, I remember, obviously, we've had these models for months now before, like, we had everything together for debut. But I just remember being like, man, I want this. Man, I want this. Man, I want... Like, I keep seeing things, and I'm like, oh, this would be, like, perfect. And it's just... Yeah, we're gonna start writing this stuff down.
Yep. You gotta have that giant spreadsheet of all the goodies that you really want to add.
I do see what you mean, though. That's, like, things that you feel like, this would be, like, perfect. This fits you. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
that's just how it is. And then even
I don't know, like, if we'd like fully like redesign, but obviously we'd get like more outfits, maybe like change some stuff up. But I feel like
for sure
this is what I had wanted.
This is what you want.
Yeah, I feel very comfortable with this. Like,
well, good.
If any, yeah.
And you don't need to constantly redesign either. I was just poking fun at the fact that you were like, well, we just did this, and it's just kind of how it goes.
Oh, I get that. And I wasn't.
You go to sleep, Flair?
I don't know what happened.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened.
Flair died on us?
No, I like froze too. Hold on.
Oh,
there I go.
There you go.
That was weird. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
You know what that is? That's the Wi-Fi for our phones connecting.
That's what it is. Blame the ISPs. Down with the ISPs.
No, they were gaslighting me, saying it was our devices.
That's just ridiculous. I can't believe that.
We've been dealing with this since October.
Well, I'm very happy that you guys are moving to a different direction.
Our debut had no issues was amazing. It was a miracle, honestly.
We were like nervous about sweating, like, oh god, please.
Oh, I feel that. Please. I feel that. You should have gotten art of that. You're just staring at a laptop with like the no Wi-Fi, and both of you are like sweating.
Well, it's the desktop too, so they'll be like, oh, it's probably like your laptop, and I'm like, no, this is a like desktop. It is built like we know the stuff in here works. It is not us.
Oh, I feel that. Like,
it's Wi-Fi. No, this is Ethernet, buddy.
That's gross. That's
and
gross.
It's like the PlayStations and everything else. It's just
everything but the internet.
Yeah. Exactly.
Everything but the internet. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. And we had some people chiming in too, with Curious saying it's the ideas and it's the idea of concepts. You just have to sketch them and then see them fully made, which I feel like is a lot of people, which you don't realize. Hey, I can expand on this or improve on this or do XYZ with this. Because I'm gonna be real. Until I started playing around with the pink form for this, I didn't realize how much I enjoyed pink as a color. So there's a lot more pink in my next design.
I remember you saying that you said it's gonna be like very big pink energy.
Yeah, more pink energy in the future. So
that's the one thing I can't share. My recoloring.
Oh yeah, your recolors on the computer here. Ooh.
I was gonna say, because for us to do this, in order to do this,
we're all two separate.
Well, yeah, she's on the main streaming computer, and I'm on the laptop, so I had to set things up that way. But basically, I have a dark Phoenix version. I have it like all purples and stuff like that, and it's really pretty, and I really love the color purple. So like, maybe one day there'll be like a different, maybe like, okay, so that would be kind of cool actually. Thinking about that net. It's not that it's like a complete redesign. It's like a different form in a sense. You know, like a dark Phoenix type thing. So it'll be like a different. What we meant by that,
yeah.
But it's not like, you know, it's not like I would like scratch this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no. It's just it's a recoloring.
Yeah, but like even more so than that, like maybe the hair is a little more wild or something like that, or a little
you want like
clean.
A different form outright.
Okay. Yeah, like that would be kind of cool.
No, I get you.
You want like the what is it called from Yu-Gi-Oh GX? Jaden's
kind of like
his
the
dark form.
Yeah, the Dark King,
the Supreme King. Yep.
Supreme King. Yeah, he wants.
I love it. I love.
He wants King. That vibe.
I want to cosplay as him.
Time for cosplay again. Here we go. Supreme King Flare.
Yeah.
There we go. I like that.
Yeah.
Roy, does that mean the cafe will be pink as well? Probably not. The cafe is also being redone.
Ooh.
Yes. So we're gonna have a lot of cool stuff with the cafe. I actually should have the cafe, I think, by this Friday. Which means,
that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm like nervous, but like excited at the same time because like I like what I've seen so far.
Start sweating immediately.
I'm nervous out here. I'm nervous out here. Yes, there is going to be a new cafe debut when I debut the new model. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I have not really talked about aside from new model and new cafe. That is just two pieces of a very large plan because the plan has been going on since, like I said, July. I've been planning for Roy 3.0 and everything new, so.
He said it was like right after you debuted, you were already like working on the 3.0. Oh my god.
Well, so it's actually funny that you say that. So I've been very fortunate enough to become friends with my current model artist and the person that designed Roy 3.0. Her name is Siege, and Siege, in a random call that I happened to be in with her, I think I said something along the lines of, "Oh, I wonder what like a more feminine Roy would look like." And I didn't know Siege was an artist. And Siege was like, "Say less." And like 30 minutes later, she had like, literally, she like sketched out with like a more feminine, like cutesy Roy would look like.
Aww.
And from that moment, I was like, fuck, here comes Roy 3.0. And I had all these ideas. And it was the next like month and a half of like working with her to like design it. And then like another 2 or 3 months after that to make the reference sheets, and now model art has started. So.
Oh man.
Yeah. It kind of just happened. You know, you don't expect the inspiration to hit you, and then it kind of just comes at you out of nowhere, and you feel like you have to tackle it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that. I mean, I literally just did that right now. I was just like, oh, you know what would be really cool?
Yeah, there you go.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Inspiration right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. But speaking of inspiration, do you guys have anything big that you can maybe tease, talk about, things that are coming up? I'm sure you guys have a couple things in the ropes, in the wing, just like Tay, with a rate of 7, has a big party to bring us. Welcome into Raiders. My name is Roy. I'm a buddy VTuber specializing in voice acting and housing this cafe called the Cup House. We're bringing various VTubers around the neighborhood to improv sketch comedy. More importantly, tonight I'm joined by the mythic duo. It's Ombre.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh my god, that dance is so fucking cute. And it's Flare.
Let's go.
There we go. See? Yeah. That's all you have to do. You JoJo pose, you stick out your tongue, and you just party. There we go. Tongues out, everybody. Perfect. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it, everybody. You guys are adorable. They are adorable. I agree, Tay. But I think both Flare and Umbre are fantastic. Now, as we were saying, plans for the future or inspiration. Was there anything recently maybe that you got inspired for, or any big plans coming up soon that you can talk about, tease about, anything like that? Either of you?
actually, you know, I'm gonna brush your ego here and say that you helped inspire something. Actually, it's actually happening.
Stop that. No.
We'll stroke thy ego.
Oh my god. Listen, the only thing that's gonna be stroked around here is your. Anyway, so.
Yeah.
I'm speaking the
I don't
truth.
know what I agreed to. I heard a beat.
I don't know what I agreed to.
I said, yeah.
Oh my god, Flair, listen, all I have to say is you know, because we had to redeem for it, you know, of course. But anyway, please continue before I cut you off any more with lewd conversation and make you blush.
You didn't need to have a redeem for that, you know.
You just want to hear me sweet talk you in the ear, huh? Is that what it is?
It is. Yeah.
Umbria, I think I'm getting your man a little bit blushy.
I need to leave.
I think No, you stay. You stay right there. Please regale us with the details. I need to hear this story of what is happening without gassing me up as much as you can.
Okay. So all right, I'll share it. So Taka's got the bar, you have the cafe.
Sure.
And actually starting at around the end of this month, I think it is, I can't remember which day exactly. It's the Saturday
28th.
28th?
Yes.
Okay, whatever the last weekend Saturday is. We are starting our first ever episode of The Campfire.
Hey! I'm glad we can finally talk about it. God. Oh! I feel like you tell me about this shit like so many months in advance, and I'm just sitting here like, I want to talk to them about it, and like, I just know about it too soon, but please continue. What is The Campfire? Regale us with all of these magical, mythic details.
So basically our Discord and the forest, I guess outside of our place is called the Evolution Forest. And I had the whole background. It was a while. We had a beta, a demo of it with just like a classic campfire PNG behind
That was
us.
terrible.
And we had our friend Cloudy Clarity come on, and we had a blast, just like you know, doing exactly just like this.
Shoot the
And
shit.
Yeah.
so the whole idea is that I keep seeing people and they have these really cool, like, you know, easy like bars or whatever, and I kept thinking to myself, what would be really cool to have is like to have people adventures,
there
exactly,
you go.
to actually have people come by, and we have a little campfire and we have little blankets and stuff like that where we can just sit on, and we can just like the details on exactly what's going to happen on there aren't exactly clear. It's probably going to be more of a talk show, but I would like to do certain segments of it as well. Like, that'd be really nice, you know, like, I don't know, there's always the spooky stories, the singing, the, you know, all the cute marshmallows, roasting fire, roasting
singing
people.
the SpongeBob campfire song when we
Sit around the campfire, we'll sing our campfire song.
Exactly.
So yeah, no, I'm actually really excited about it.
That is exciting. No, I'm really happy for you, and I'm glad that people are moving into directions of content that they want to do, or just think that they're inspired by, because I think that's a big thing with VTubing is there's a lot of people that are like, this is a cool idea, but I'm not big enough to do this. And
I was actually really surprised, actually, at some of the people who actually wanted to be on it, because like,
yeah, you guys are great. Of course they want to be on it. What do you mean? I'm sorry. Was that an embarrassed sound from Umbra? Did I get her too?
Yes.
All right, hold on. Let me just. Okay, so I'm cracking the knuckles. You guys, no, like legitimately, you guys are two of the most hardworking couple when it comes to VTubing, and just VTubers I know, because of how much work you guys put in. I see it. I'm pretty sure everybody else sees it, and especially with how much work has gone into not only your new forms, but the stuff that you've had going on in the background, like prepping for the campfire. And I'm sure you guys are gonna kill it.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
I really do.
Yeah. See, even chat agrees with you. Let's get some ones in chat. Any Mythic Duel appreciators in chat? Let me see those ones. Or spam cake if you've got cake. Look, because, you know, we like cake here. Anyway.
Ooh, cake. Oh my god.
We do like cake.
Those are so sweet.
It's bunny cake. But anyway, yes, please continue talking about the campfire. Do you have any big plans for it? Maybe activities that are going to go on, or is it just going to be mostly like a just chatting segment, or do you have other plans for it?
So in the same way that you started Cafe, and you kind of had to like tweak it because as you learn different things, you know, and stuff like that. Right now we're just in that beginning stage where we got to kind of like I kind of want to just start as a talk show, and then if I can figure out some tweaks, or if I figure something's not working, or if I figure something is better, you know, then we'll do that. But right now,
Gotcha.
yeah, the first episode already, I'm kind of pushing the envelope a little bit, because usually it should be like one guest, but I got two.
Way to go.
You know, you don't think, oh, you know, that's not that big of a problem, but you know, then I have a scene where the blankets are going to have to cover obviously our lower halves.
Yep.
So and have to make sure that it all works.
Wait, why are you laughing? Why are the are the blankets covering the lower halves for different reasons?
I'm just like thinking of like trying to like crawl out of the like little blankets and then walking around the campfire, because you know I'm gonna have to go step on the little.
See, somebody had the same idea that I had.
So I was gonna go walk over and step on the little metapod in the forest.
Oh, right. We do have some. It was funny because when I was like, can we have some like magical creatures? And then I'm like, it'd be kind of cute if there was like some hidden Pokemon or something in the background, because it's just the background, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And so they just like
they put a metapod in there.
I'm sure you know of Tipsy Cucumber. If you don't,
I don't know if I do.
Okay. They're a
I'm bad
very
with
generous person in Vex's stream, and so that's why I wasn't sure if you knew about them. But anyways, obviously because of Cucumber, I had to have the metapod, a metapod in the background.
Makes sense to me.
Anyway, so
and then he says that I hate metapods and I hate cucumbers. So then now I have an emote.
Okay.
Okay,
the only reason why anyone said that you hated metapods is because we did a Pokemon Smasher pass, and she passed on the metapod. So
wait, why would you not pass on a metapod?
But that's the thing, you know.
No, am I missing something?
No. But like, if someone relates to the metapod, and then
you relate to something that can't move and just has eyes and says its own name.
Well, if they believe they are a cucumber, then yes.
There's other things that are like cucumbers in Pokemon besides a metapod.
But that is why I have a emote of me stepping on a metapod.
See here.
I am a metapod hater.
You know what? I thought it was because you wanted to give your audience something that had steppies in it.
Well, that too,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That too.
What perfect way, you know?
You guys are playing 4D chess over here. I like it. Now,
as you said, we work hard. The brain goes burr.
It do. Now, I actually do have a very interesting segue conversation, and if you don't want to go too much into it, I totally understand, because it's a little bit out there. Based on conversations that all of us have had in the past. Obviously I've had them more with Flair. Umbry, I'm glad to continue to get to know you. But I know Umbry, at least based on what I've seen in the conversations that we've had, you lean a little bit more into some lewd aspects. Maybe not lewd tubing, but at least comparatively to Flair, I've seen that kind of difference in that split, where Flair feels more like kind of a say-so wholesome streamer. And I mean, like, you're both wholesome, but you know what I mean, right?
I hate that term so much.
What, say so?
Oh yeah, they like Flair says like a curse word or something, and they're like, Flair, you're not say so anymore. And he's like, I'm just me. Stop putting me in a category.
Okay, I'll quickly explain. Basically, when we first started,
yes, please.
We had a very, very generous viewer,
Oh, this backstory to this.
So basically, because they were very generous.
Okay.
We obviously wanted to keep them, you know, coming and makes them feel welcome and stuff like
sure.
that. And they had a 7-year-old who would always watch. So I tried to keep it as family friendly as possible.
Understood.
They haven't been around in a while, and now we're keeping our stream more 18+. But the fact is now I still have it ingrained in my brain that it's just really hard to curse on stream and stuff like that. And so because I don't curse on stream, people are like, oh, you're say-so, you know, like, you're nothing lewd. And then if I say anything lewd, people are like, how could he? Like, I'm gonna bonk him, you know. And so I just say, so I say, I'm not say-so, I'm not lewd, I'm chaotically wholesome.
Chaotically wholesome. I kind of like that. But what kind of wholesome are you? With a W or with an H? See.
Both.
Yeah. Oh, shush! Both. Whoa! We got the scoop here! Damn. I didn't realize Flair was also a bottom. My bad. Listen, sheesh.
Switch.
You know what? We take those.
I'm switch and proud.
We take those. No, listen. The important thing is, and I 100% agree, labels are dumb. at the end of the day. Sometimes they're helpful when at least they're defining things like sexuality, if you are trying to figure out if somebody else would be potentially interested in you, or, you know, so you don't offend somebody else. But when it comes to say so and lewd, I just wanted to bring it up because I have seen it before, and I have seen the split between you guys, at least with art, I will say, on Twitter. I do know you tried. I do know you tried. We talked about that earlier.
He's the one that commissions these
Yeah,
things
who did they commission them?
You know what? You know what? That's fair. Fair.
But yes, I honestly, like, I'm just me. That's kind of
Sure.
like, I'm very open with just like cursing and, you know, yeah, just being lewd.
For sure. No, I definitely understand that. I definitely went through a similar what's the right phrase? Journey path, where the cafe started out pretty lewd with some of the early guests that I had on, and then I felt guilty because I thought people were only watching me for me saying, oh, where's my reverb sound effect again? We'll do a cock, which didn't, yeah. Anyway, listen,
Editors,
see?
add reverb there.
Make it funny. Make me funny. I was afraid that people were only watching me for that kind of thing. So I had this whole journey of where I kind of like started pushing that away. And then now that I have had almost a full year of the cafe being open, I'm coming back to the realization that I just want to be me. Very much how you were saying, Umbri. And it sounds like you are also leaning into that area now, Flair, that it almost feels like you're untethered.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little more comfortable. I mean, I don't want to get it too crazy where like people feel so comfortable coming in and saying lewd stuff to us.
Of course, boundaries.
I want them to know that there are boundaries and stuff like that.
For sure.
But at the same time, yeah, I'm more comfortable. Slightly leaning more comfortable. Obviously, I still have trouble cursing and stuff like that. But you know, but yeah. It's funny because at work I'll curse like a madman, and then you know, and then here I'm just like. Frick, you know, like.
I mean, regardless of that, though, you're valid in whatever you want to do and however you want to represent yourself, as well, Umbri, of course. But I am happy that it sounds like that Flair is starting to lean more.
Get him to let go.
Yeah, it sounds like. Come
tell you how many times Roy will just message me after I post something like a little dude. He's like, "Oh, hey, what do we have here?"
Yeah, I have. I'll be the first to admit it, because like there have been times where he's posted like spicy stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, Flair's dipping his toes into the spicy pool." Okay.
His little feetsies.
Yeah, his little feetsies. I do like it. No, I'm just encouraging people to learn more about themselves and to feel more comfortable in their own skin, as I am starting to now again as well, especially as I gear up for Roy 3.0. And I'm sure that with you guys getting into your new Mythic forms and everything like that, that you probably both feel a little bit more comfortable being yourselves.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, no, really. Oh my god.
It's also nice having legs.
Yeah.
Just be like me, hide behind a counter.
You not have legs either?
No, I do have legs. I have legs. I'll show you my legs.
We're gonna show our. How about I just like go through the roof? I'm so sorry. I'll pay for the damages.
Oh my gosh. I like it.
You can do steppies too. Oh.
You can do steppies?
Oh, good.
I know someone that would really enjoy that.
Yeah, no, I love stepping on chat. It's my favorite pastime.
I was talking about me, but I guess chat counts too.
Oh, I mean, I can step on you too if you want. I
Listen.
got you. Got you.
Say less. I'm in. Oh my goodness gracious. I did see somebody in chat might have a question for us or for you guys. Evie, if you want to, feel free to ask it. So I saw a thing on Twitter. Do you think it's rude for viewers to step away from their phone? Oh, this fucking meme. So I'm sure you guys saw this too. Yes. Evie, I'm sure you didn't know this, because I did see a lot of people like saying and talking about this and whatever. This was a meme. And some people took it seriously. It was intended to be a joke.
Sarcastic.
It was intended to be sarcastic. When your viewers leave or like lurk or like go use the bathroom or like whatever and leave you on, it's like thank you for leaving me on, and thank you for being here up until the point where you had to go. Like, I don't think any streamer in their right mind actually believes or gets angry at their viewers.
I don't mean to interrupt you or anything like that, but I'm gonna go for a second, okay?
All right, see you later. All right, so we're gonna get that post. We're gonna get that poster up that says "No more Phoenixes allowed." Kentucky Fried Phoenix coming up.
Oh my god! Can you imagine you have like another Phoenix and then they want to come on? You're like, yeah, I would, but I'm sorry. So one Phoenix had to ruin it for everyone else.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's the whole "this is so silly it has to be satire." It was. They did confirm later that it was a joke because I think a lot of people thought it was serious. Because, oh my god, especially in the VTubing community, there were so many people I saw retweet it or like quote retweet it that were like, guys, I just want you to know that like I appreciate you whether you're here or whether you're in the bathroom. And I'm like, bro, it was a joke. You don't need to like you don't need to like sell your viewers on your wholesomeness here. We get it. It was a joke. You're fine. Like, don't worry about it.
I thought it was like, this is not real, and I like scrolled away. I was like, I know this is not. No way.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. However, let's talk about other trends. I think there's one trend that I very much would like you both to acknowledge and potentially join in, especially you, Flair, because I see you, dipping your toes into the spicy vat. You know, you're coming in a little bit more. You know, so
trend.
we're in a specific year. I don't know if you guys knew this. It is the year of the bunny.
Yes.
So when are the bunny suits coming?
Oh man. Time for the bunny suits, Flair.
Go ahead.
I mean, I just discussed about the gender bend version, but I mean, I
We should do that. Hey, what about the person that did the maid art?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
bunny suits.
They do such good art. We actually went back to them again.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my. Yeah, maybe we'll get them to do that.
I think that would be fun. But I'm also just trying to convince more friends to, embrace bunny suits because we always need more bunny suits.
I mean, I have a question though. Also,
hit me.
I'm gonna put you on the spot because we're on stream here.
Put me on the spot. Go ahead.
When are we gonna get our Ranger artwork together?
I don't know.
You guys are gonna get Power Ranger art together?
It'll probably be after Roy 3.0 because there's been a lot of like I know you were memeing and like, but I'm gonna give you a serious answer in that getting art recently has been really hard because almost everybody that I'm giving like reference sheets to like to do art for me is like Roy 3.0. Because I'm like, if I'm gonna change,
you can't share it.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or I do, and I'm like, oh no, it was artistic creativity that I look more feminine and have bigger hips and thighs and my ass is bigger and like things like that. But like in reality, and the piece that I can talk about specifically is the one that Basil did for me recently, where I'm definitely significantly closer to what Roy 3.0 is going to be like in that. And a lot of people commented that. They were like, oh wow, like if you didn't tell me that this was Roy, or like I didn't see the the ears or the hair or like whatever, I wouldn't have realized it was him. And I'm like, it's because Roy 3.0,
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some of those like pictures and you know what, I'll be brave. I'll say it. You're damn hot.
Yes.
No, I'll say it.
Let's go.
It's true.
You
listen. My biggest thing when it comes to and I'll be comfortable about my sexuality on here. My biggest thing when it comes to the bisexual part of me is that it's mostly for femboys.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. So when I see you with the big thighs and stuff like that, I'm like, yep, that's good.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I am moving in a direction that you find appealing. And it's definitely more with, I guess the right phrase is to say femboy aesthetic, at least proportions. I just usually say more feminine curves, less musculature, because that's generally the direction that I wanted to move in myself. Almost think like if you've ever played like a dating sim, you have like those pretty idol boys. Ooh. That's like the direction that I'm moving in, I'm going to save.
We're gonna have to make a VTuber dating sim. Oh my god.
Yes, we will. Right after we thank Shigo Dreadful for the raid, though. Welcome in, Shigo Dreadful. Raid. Welcome to my name is Rambo Bunny, Bruce, a VTuber specializing in voice acting and housing this cafe called the Cup Square, bringing various VTubers around the internet. We're doing improv sketch comedy. More importantly, I'm joined by the mythic duo. It's Amber.
Hello.
And we've got Flair.
Let's go!
Pose.
Hello,
Jojo.
welcome.
Pose.
Pose.
Jojo.
Pose.
I wanted to do the Dio pose, but they're like, but then I have to draw your entire back, and that's gonna cost a lot more. I'm like, let's go for Jonathan. Then.
Understandable. But welcome in, Shigo. I hope you had an amazing stream. How was your night? I hope it was fantastic. We're so happy to have you all here. Everybody, pull up a chair, kick up your feet. We're talking about everybody needs to be in bunny suits this year because it is Year of the Bunny, and as being a bunny, I am an ambassador of the goods. You are all now required to get art of your OCs or VTuber characters in bunny suits. I don't make the rules, I just make the rules. You know?
I'm putting that on the list though.
When's Easter again?
Good.
When is
Easter?
Is that April?
That's April.
April.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll have it.
April.
We'll have it by April. Roy.
April.
Perfect. Maybe I'll be
have it for you.
hopefully I'll be debuted by then.
Oh man.
I did thank you. I was playing Wolf Among Us, detecting the Satsibakas. Oh, Wolf Among Us is so good. Have you guys played Wolf Among Us?
No, I have not.
It's pretty good. If you've ever played any of the Telltale games, like The Walking Dead.
I've seen stuff. I've never actually played it. I've watched people play it.
The only Telltale game I've ever played was the Batman one.
I've seen the Walking Dead ones.
The Wolf Among Us is a great one because it's the fairy tales. It's you basically play as the big bad wolf and you're a detective.
Oh.
And there's a ton of fairy tale stories going on in it.
I had a few friends that said that was like really good. I've just never I have as every person does, a very big list of games in the backlog. And I can't control myself.
Oh,
It's true. She keeps buying games and then she doesn't play it.
I get you. Any games recently that have tickled your fancy that you really want to play that you maybe scooped up quickly?
I went back to a game actually.
Ooh, it must be a good one. What'd you go back to?
So me and Flair actually met years ago playing Warframe.
Oh,
I actually just went back to playing that with a friend.
Okay. Okay, we like to hear about that.
Me and Flair met through a video game. It was wild.
I mean, sometimes it happens like that. You know, we definitely do love hearing of love stories through video games. I know one of the couples that I had on before, they met through, I believe it was Overwatch. So.
Oh my god. What a game.
In
Dude,
that
I beat
case,
through Overwatch. Oh my god.
strap in because I have a story for you.
Oh my goodness
Oh,
gracious.
no.
Is it embarrassing?
I mean, it was, he was dying a lot and I kept picking him up because I'm a good person.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, that's her side of the story. Okay, so my side of the story.
Oh, there's sides! I didn't even realize! Everyone strap in! We're about to get crazy here.
Oh my god. Oh no, we were friends for a few years before we actually got together.
Yeah. So my side of the story is that this was right after. So basically, right after I broke up with my last long-term relationship,
The Jolteon,
a friend of mine introduced.
Jolteon, yeah.
Introduced me into Warframe, and I used to just play sometimes at nights and stuff like that. This was obviously, I was very young at the time, so I didn't really have like too much to do otherwise with my time. So anyways, I was playing it a lot at night, and I remember there was this like one person, and obviously this was Umbreon girl. That's what literally her name was on Warframe, and we would be playing a lot, and you can gain these like.
You were leveling.
Yeah, but you can gain these keys or whatever to get special items, and I was like, hey. Do you want to go on this special mission with me? And she's like, oh yeah. I bring my friend. Now she claims
I said boyfriend.
She claims she said boyfriend. I say she did not. Okay, because I remember because she said friend, and then I learned later, and I was like, hey, is your friend your boyfriend? And she's like, yeah.
Okay. So this was the Espeon boyfriend. Got it.
Yeah. Sure.
Got
it. So
we had been friends for years. I had broken up with my boyfriend, and then we got together.
Gotcha.
If you want to just shorten it, yeah.
Oh, well, he ghosted me for a few months. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. So
Sounds
we were
like a
friends
good
for about 2 years. He ghosted her. Basically, I came to visit. He appears out of nowhere.
Did you punch him in the face?
Yeah. Well, no, he lived in Australia.
Yeah, it was a very long distance relationship. And so when I went to go visit her, he out of nowhere starts messaging her again, and then like after like a month after that, like she basically just ended it, and then wasn't long after that we started dating. So yeah, and now we're coming up on 7 years this March.
Sheesh.
Has it been
7 years?
Oh my god.
That's crazy. Well, I'm happy that you guys are still together, that you're pushing on, you're exploring VTubing together, making all this fun, awesome content together, and became the Mythic duo you evolved. Yes.
Yes. So yeah, I haven't really been playing any new games, but I've fallen back into an old game.
I mean, sometimes that's great though. Like, I am doing something similar in terms of falling back into an old game. I want to finish Final Fantasy XIV's Endwalker story.
Ooh.
Because I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV since the beta for Realm Reborn, which was back in like 2012, 2013. And I never finished Endwalker, and I really don't want to get spoiled.
I've heard of that game and everything. I've never played it. I own it. I got it a long time ago. I never actually like played it because it made me angry when I bought it on the PlayStation. And I was like, okay, I don't have to pay for the like online subscription. I could just, use my PlayStation Plus subscription. That's not how that worked, and I was very angry and I shut the game off.
You know what? I do definitely understand that. I do definitely.
I was like, all right, maybe one day, but not today.
It do definitely be like that. I hope you do get to return to it at some point, because it has changed a lot in the past decade, because it has been around for a decade, you know?
For a long time, yeah.
It's been around for a minute. But no, it's a lot of fun, and I hope you guys get to experience it at some point. But regardless, I think that's huge, being able to go back to games that you've played once before, or finishing things on your own stream. Now, I know that you both kind of have your own vibes to when you are on stream by yourselves. I've seen, obviously, Flair has been playing, or was playing, God of War Ragnarok. Umbry, I'm not sure what you were playing. I know we talked about it like a little bit right before we went live. What would you say is your type of gaming, and then we'll go to Flair.
I usually play like Overwatch or like Dead by Daylight, actually.
Okay.
Recently, me and Flair have actually been using my stream on Thursdays, and we've been playing Played Up together. And that is a roguelike cooking game.
Nice. Do you want to? Yeah, tell us a little bit about how it's going. I remember you mentioned it was getting chaotic.
I mean, we literally have had a restaurant called Turkusi, and then we just continued every time we lost. We kept calling it like Turkusi 2, or like just. Yeah.
I'm screaming geometrically.
I mean, there was at one point we got a microwave, and I was like, all right, we're gonna call this radioactive Turkusi.
Oh my god. I hate it here so much.
And we had pizza. It was the Pizzuzi.
The Pizzuzi, not the Pizzuzi.
Yeah.
Oh
so
my
Played Up
goodness.
has been a lot of fun, and I would like to continue to play that, even if like the game is you're supposed to lose, because if you lose, you get more items. It teaches you like, okay, we have to like. It's a very like evolving game. Yes, Pizzuzi.
Yeah, the Pizzuzi. Absolutely, it's everything that we've ever wanted and more.
Every time, but I love it. that's my cursed trait, putting Ussi on the end of things.
You know what? I think that's a fantastic trait, and it's something that I'm glad that we are leaning into in 2023. Everything needs an Ussi at the end.
Yes.
Everything. Now, would you say that it is? Okay, you know what? You were a little late on the pull on that one, but we can give you an Ussi on that one. We can give you just one. Now it sounds.
Give you the Ussi.
I'll give you the Ussi. It sounds like, Umbry, that you lean more into maybe casual games, and I don't mean like you're a casual gamer. I mean more so like less story-driven games and more games that you can jump in and out of at any time.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, okay. Unless I'm playing like Resident Evil, but that's just me crying.
Wait. You like Resident Evil?
Yeah, I'm excited for the fourth one, the remake to come out. I knew I got you there.
I love Resident Evil. I'm so pumped for 4 remake. I'm so excited.
Flair looks like Leon in real life.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I keep being told.
Yeah. Are you flat like Leon?
Real life.
It's the hair. It's the hairstyle.
Okay. We're gonna ignore the butt. Good point. Good point.
No, not at all.
No, not at all. He's caked up.
Caked up.
He's not like Leon in Dead by Daylight? Oh, thank God. You know what? We can thank Ecto.
Yeah, sadly, Leon in Dead by Daylight is flat.
Everyone talks about how much cake he has, and I'm like, are you blind?
Cake. No,
he is flatter than cardboard.
No,
Did you see
we
the
summoned
Noir skin?
something here. We talked about butts. And we have ecto-bio butt.
Yes, we do.
Right.
Yes, we do. Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome to everybody. My name is Roy. I'm a buddy of VTuber specializing on voice acting and housing this cafe called the Cup of Dust. We're bringing various VTubers around the end. We do a little improv sketch comedy. More importantly, I'm joined by the EV. I'm sorry, not the EV. The Mythic duo because they evolved! No, I set it up. I was trying to... Anyway, they ruined my joke. Anyway, welcome in. Say hello to Flair and Umbry!
Hello.
Let's go.
There we go. I give you them both at once. Guys, if you're interested in checking out these two amazing content creators, exclamation point collab in chat, you'll be able to get a link to their main Twitch page as well as both of their Twitters individually. So check them out. They are amazing, hardworking, and they've got a lot of fun things planned, like the campfire. But regardless, we've got Resident Evil fans here. Yes, we do. So Resident Evil 4 Remake. Obviously, super excited for that. Flair, are you also a fan of Resident Evil?
He's not allowed
It sounds like a no.
games.
Sounds like a no. Sounds like a no.
Okay, so when I was younger, I had the PlayStation. Okay, so this is gonna just age me. So PlayStation 1, I was very young. I turned a corner. I saw a zombie turn its head around from eating a person, and
yes.
I was done. I was done. I was done. I was done. I had nightmares, and I was done. I was just like, that's it.
It's okay though. It's okay.
But I can play the games like The Last of Us and stuff like that.
Sure.
But like, I don't know what it is. I might be able to play Resident Evil, but it's just not something that's ever really intrigued me because of that experience.
I mean, you can always just watch Umbry play it.
Yeah.
You
Cheer
watched
her
me
on.
play 2 on me getting chased by Mr. X. Oh my
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, T-Rig was so good. But in that regard, so Umbry handles the more jump in, jump out games like Overwatch, Played Up, and the horror games like Resident Evil. What do you like to play, Flair? What is your bread and butter? If people have never watched you before, how would you describe your streams?
Well, I guess, wow. Well, the original thing that we used to say was that I was more Nintendo based and she was more Sony based, but I guess it's kind of changed since then. Okay. It used to be 2 and 2 days. It used to be me with Wednesday, Fridays, and hers Tuesday, Thursdays. But now I took Mondays so I can actually play PlayStation games also because I kind of enjoy those as well, and I don't have enough time to really play off stream. So I started playing stuff like Elden Ring, God of War. I just started.
Elden Ring, God of War, comfy.
I just started with.
That can be comfy.
Yeah, I just beat Tunic.
Okay.
Beat that game.
That sounds comfy.
Yeah, and then because right before this stream I did a mini stream because this started really late, so I decided why not, because today was my day, and I decided to play Tunic, so beat Tunic actually.
Nice.
That's like a Dark Souls, by the way.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah, and then I moved on to, because someone actually gifted us Metroid Dread.
Ooh, okay.
So I started playing that.
Nice.
He likes to play a lot of games that are like story driven, but he plays them on like the hardest modes. Like he doesn't like to he likes the challenge. Like yeah, he may like die a lot, but he's still like, I'm sorry.
No, I do die a lot.
You do very good. I will.
It sounds like you're coddling him. Does he not actually do well? Are you lying?
He does. No,
Okay.
no, he does.
Good, I'm just making sure.
I beat God of War on its well, the most difficult you could do before it unlocked the most difficult.
Gotcha.
He beat Elden Ring. I'm still at the end of Elden Ring, so I mean.
I did beat Elden Ring.
I beat like 2 bosses in Elden Ring, and then I was like, and I just never went back to it. I didn't even get stuck. I was like literally in exploration, and I just didn't go back.
Yeah, the map's like so giant, you just like don't know where to go.
Honestly, like I understand why people love it, but Elden Ring for me, I got too overwhelmed. They were like, you can go anywhere, and I'm like, tell me at least
to be guided.
Yeah, at least hold my hand for like a little bit. And they were like, no, as soon as you get into the overworld, that was like.
Games like that, they always kill me because I'm like, oh, this is so cool, but I'm very overwhelmed that I don't know what to do now.
Yes, entirely. But no, that's great. It does sound like you guys have very different vibes to you. We've got like the story aspects, we've got the comfy and chaotic aspects, and it sounds like you guys have different feels, but then you come together for games like Played Up, I would assume.
Yeah.
We did like Moving Out, which is kind of like a game like that too.
Okay.
Oh,
I have to say something about Moving Out. Okay.
Oh, we have a little bit of story.
It's like Overcooked.
I played Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single time I've ever cursed. moving out, I made me accidentally curse several times.
Oh my god.
He was so pissed.
I was so pissed by this game. It's a fun game, but like, holy crap.
Oh my goodness gracious. You know what also was a fun game? Making you both say Ara again. Because we did get a redeem for it.
I see it, yeah.
I see it.
Now,
Oh.
I can set it off, or I can just leave this one to you two, whatever you prefer.
Okay. Wanna go? Do you want to do it together, Flair?
Alright,
Are you bringing it over?
You go first.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Oh, so much for going
Yeah, you go
together.
first.
All right, there you go, Umbry. It's all up to you.
All right. Ara.
Oh, I like that one. That was better than the first one, too.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, let's go.
The
All right,
camera,
Flair.
Microphone's away.
Flair, hit us. Give us that good sauce.
Ara.
Okay. You're getting there. I like it. I like it. I like it.
1 second. Put the microphone back.
Move the microphones back, yeah. Did you know about the time that Umber did an Ara and it actually got muted by Twitch for copyright?
Oh, it
Wait,
did.
what?
It did. Yeah,
I
I
need to
actually
know.
got muted. There was literally nothing else playing. And I did like an RR, and I'm like, I guess it was too good.
Hot
Someone had to claim
damn.
it.
I would have freaked
Because
out. I'd have been like, is this a
I
joke?
looked through the redeems and everything. It's like there was nothing else. It was literally just the RR.
I'm screaming. I'm screaming legitimately.
Yes.
Oh
I
my god.
could not figure. They sent me the little thing saying like, this has been muted due to like, and I was like, where? What is it? What played?
Oh, I
Oh
didn't
my
do the power
goodness
stance.
gracious.
You're right.
We did them earlier though. I'm not gonna make everybody do powers.
No,
power
he
sta-
should have done it. He's like, I should have done the power stance to like the RR
Yeah.
going.
Listen, if you wanna power stance, I'm never gonna say, hey, don't power stance, because that's
Gotta
crazy.
bring it around.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? My goodness gracious.
So if it gets muted at this part later, it's my RR, and I'm sorry.
Gotcha. You know what? I'm starting to understand and see the bigger picture here. I do understand. Imagine if Roy gets muted because of her RR. I mean, I don't think it'll happen. I think I'm too much of a nuisance and annoying for them to actually think that there's something copyright worthy in this stream.
You're just gonna hear us say like,
You know, actually, that brings
balls
up a
and
good
stuff like
question.
that.
I actually never. I'm so sorry for asking now, but what are your pronouns? Just
Oh, he, him.
Okay, because they said
He,
her,
him,
and
him,
I
hole.
was just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
I'll just give you a hard time. Roy's pink today, so cute. Goddamn right. Someone redeemed too much pink energy. You know? Too much pink energy. It's a dangerous thing. All right. I have two big questions. First of all, Flair,
Yes.
how are you enjoying playing through? I'm sorry, not playing through, watching through Kamen Rider, because I see you now jump into, my Kamen Rider nights
he's
a little bit
so-
more
he's
frequently.
having
Okay.
So much fun with it.
Wait. Do you want me to go first, or like I don't know if you had a question for Umbry first?
Oh, no,
I'm gonna go off on this.
I just want to know how
say
you're
that I think
doing.
it's very cool.
Yeah.
Like he showed me like what the first episode, like the sequence for was it Gets?
Geets, yeah.
Geets,
Mhm.
Geets, and I was like, wow, he seems cool. He's like a fox. I was like, oh, this is sick.
Oh, for sure. Now,
Yeah,
I
I
have
like
not
it.
seen Geets because I am back in Kamen Rider Black, which is back in 1987. So keep that in mind. But how are you enjoying getting into Kamen Rider now? And I know you were watching Super Sentai with us a little bit too.
Yeah, and I'll be continuing to do that. It's just sometimes you guys start a little late.
Oh,
so
of
I'm
course
just
we do.
like-
Yeah.
Okay, so I first started trying with Ichigo.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I watched an episode and I was like, wow. It's kind of like, okay, it's like watching the original Hulk with,
With what's his name? Yeah.
yeah, and if there's the Avengers out there, it's just like, to me, it's like, it was so hard to
understand.
focus on it, I guess you could say.
No, I get
It's not
you.
that it was bad. It was just hard for me to focus. And then I went and I was thinking to myself, okay, well, if this is anything like Super Sentai, or Power Rangers, they have their own unique stories, each one of them,
Yep.
So I can always go back to this, and I want to see, I want to like start something that will interest me, not something that I feel like might turn me away from it.
Smart.
Yeah, that's what I told him too.
So
was
I
like,
went onto the
please.
website and I because there's this person I don't remember their name, but I have this person I follow on Twitter, and they always post these like Kamen Rider or Super Sentai little clips or whatever. And I was like,
Yeah.
wow, this looks pretty badass. So I started Geats, and like transformation animation and stuff like that is phenomenal. Like it was just so cool, and like the fact that they would have like these English words go off, there's like be like Magnum or
Yeah.
Zombie, transformation, and I was like, this is so cool.
When you put on the TV, it was like so cool. I was like,
I'm a little worried though, because it just started at the end of 2022, so I have a feeling that it's not done yet, and I don't want to catch up and then have to wait week by week.
Yeah, because it's gonna be like 50-something episodes. I want to say it started maybe like 2 or 3 months ago.
It's only like in the 20s right now. So
yeah, you got like 30
11
episodes
right now. So yeah.
Yeah, you got a bit to go, but that's a big thing that I talk to a lot of people that try and get into tokusatsu as well. I'm very different with how I watch tokusatsu, and I will never say that my way is right, because I started with Ichigo and I fucking loved it because I was able to sit down and go, this was made in the 70s, and I appreciate it for the fact that it was made in the 70s, and I get to laugh along with it. And even though it's not the best thing in the world, I can separate that mindset of this was made in the 70s, and I appreciate it for the time that it was made in. As I go on throughout the Showa era, which is that time frame, it becomes harder to do so because I know the shows are getting newer and they have bigger budgets and things like that. So like the next season after Ichigo, V3, I tore to shreds. I tore that shit apart. But now that I've skipped ahead to the end of the Showa era with Black, and then we're gonna watch Black RX after, I definitely understand and promote people wanting to watch things that they are actually genuinely interested in instead of forcing themselves to sit through things. Because that's the glorious thing about Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, like you said. Each season is its own self-contained thing. And sure, you get like a little bit more appreciation if you've watched the other ones, but it's not necessary.
Yeah, but I mean, also kind of like Super Sentai, they do have, and I've seen again with the clips, that they will bring in a previous
for sure
Kamen Rider sometimes into other shows.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay. So like I do want to go back to Ichigo eventually, but I guess to me, I wanted to like start off with something that like been like, okay, I actually really do like Kamen Rider. It's not just because when I was little, I actually watched Masked Rider, you know, the adaptation of Kamen Rider.
Of Black RX,
and I swear I thought it was a fever dream for the longest time.
I think a lot of people thought that. Because I remember talking
honestly,
about that.
Yeah, I was talking like I'm like,
I was like, what is this?
Have you guys ever seen the show where there's a guy and he's like a fly and he talks to his bike in his car? And they're like, what are you talking about? And then someone probably told me, he's like, it's Masked Rider. I'm like, oh,
I love it so much, yeah.
Yeah, no, and then I remember that they had Dragon Knight, I believe.
Yes.
Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. There was another adaptation that they tried, and I did try that as well, and I thought it was kind of cool, but I didn't have a way of knowing where to start when it came to Kamen Rider at first. And every time there was a website, they were all mixed up all over the place, and no one could really tell me like a good like starting. So I don't know. Yeah. I am enjoying Geats. I am very much enjoying it. I'm not gonna. The only thing I think that they're missing, and it's kind of funny, is that I think they're missing Zords. But that's just a Ranger thing.
I was gonna say Kamen Rider does not do that. So
I know that. But okay, I'll say the one thing I'll say is that there was an enemy, and he started growing bigger and bigger, and I kept thinking to myself, call him the Zords. Call him the Zords. It's time to call him the Zords.
It's all right. We'll get you for the Super Sentai Sundays then. Well, I guess technically it's Tokusatsu Sundays, but hey. Just check back. We'll be watching Super Sentai again soon.
Yeah, also, I guess quickly before you get to Umbri and we switch this all over. Also, they just announced with Cosmic Fury the first female Red Ranger.
That's so cool.
First like full series Red Ranger.
Full series, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, for sure. Oh no, I'm really excited about it. It's funny because I know everyone's really excited about that, and I am too. But it feels like more people were talking about that than the 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
Which is bringing back. Which is coming out in April. And I'm like,
I saw that.
It's bringing back so many people, but no, I am excited for both. I think Cosmic Fury is going to be great. Everything that I've seen so far and what Hasbro has done with Power Rangers as a brand, I think is moving greatly in the right direction and the direction that Power Rangers needs to go. I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with it. So.
Yeah, the only thing I was a little bit disappointed in is because the Zord footage that they're taking for that series is from a series that I was hoping they were going to make an adaptation out of.
Simon Bennett.
Coolest Ranger suits, and then but I read it up, and they're like, oh no, because they have like 12 Rangers, so they wouldn't have time to make.
Yeah, because the initial team is 9, and then they add 3 more Rangers in afterwards. So, because it's all Rangers based on the constellations of the stars.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so
I know, but like Jungle Furies also had that many Rangers, so I was like, why couldn't they do it?
I mean, they did and they didn't. Like, Jungle Fury's core team was 3, and then halfway through more than halfway through the series, they added the Wolf Ranger, or the Purple Ranger, and then even longer through that, they added the Rhino Ranger. So like, they had other Rangers, but for like the first 21 episodes, it was only 3. So that's where like they made the distinction. And Jungle Fury is less than 40
Rangers and stuff like that.
Yep.
Also.
Yep, exactly. All right, let's transition over into the last thing that I want to talk to both of you about. Umber, we're going to start with you. Now that the Mythic duo is born and evolved, is there anything that you want to accomplish as a VTuber, as a content creator? What is one big thing that you really want to do now? Flair, what is one big thing that you really want to do now?
The only thing that I was actually thinking about,
what?
Flair like didn't really want to do this, but I wanted to like push for partner this year. Like I know it doesn't change anything, but it was like it's a little goal that I wanted to set for myself.
Yeah, of course.
Year. That's why, and maybe like I'd want to like actually learn how to like do like video editing. I don't know.
I think those are all doable goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So I do a lot of the video editing and stuff like that when it comes to, this is why I also like, I had to like, you know, look for people to help me out with this stuff.
For sure.
Because it was getting kind of overwhelming. And so I know that she doesn't know too much when it comes to like, she's better with hardware than software. I'm better with software than hardware. It's kind of cool. Yeah. But
okay.
Anyway, but because of that, I end up doing a lot of the Photoshop and the editing and
for sure.
And she wants to help out, but she's not sure how to yet. So
yeah, so I guess that's gonna be my like, I don't know. I'm a funny. I try to be a funny little meme lord. That's what I try to be.
Sure.
So I guess I wanna push more like meme content. I wanna like be able to. Yeah.
I've got some people that you can watch if you're looking for recommendations.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely. We can talk about more than
love that.
after stream. But in the meantime, Flair, is it similar like to what you feel like you want to accomplish this year as well?
Okay, so I don't want to get like yes, it's a nice goal, and I always said to myself, you know, shoot for the moon because you land around the stars,
for sure,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's great to want to do partner, but right now, like, I mean, like we're starting in, I mean, yeah, it's January right now, so it's not like it's impossible.
Yeah,
Our average is somewhere between like high 20s and 30s.
Okay.
We're kind of like halfway there to there, and the whole ISP keeps cutting out is not helping. Hopefully when it, you know, gets fixed, it'll be a little bit easier. But the idea of a partner push has always scared me because like I always felt like, yeah, everyone wants to root for the underdog and they want to make sure that they get to partner, and then once they do, it drops.
Yes.
So I kind of wanted I want it to be a little more natural and stuff like that. So to me, I would like to, and I think it is possible, but I didn't want to get my hopes up and be like, okay, this is it. I always thought for next year,
I get you.
Next year would be 5 years of us streaming, and I think that that's a really good realistic goal in my mind, but I still want to aim for it this year.
Yeah,
but
of course.
I'm just, yeah.
I think if you're looking for advice at all, I think both of you are good enough to hit partner. I think the only things that you would have to think about if you're trying to hit partner this year, which is incredibly doable, because it's January, you know, like you have plenty of time to work things out. Plan better. Like look at the type of content that you want to do. You know, Umbri, obviously you said you want to do more meme stuff and really lean into that. There's tons of other VTubers and content creators you can look at to match styles, to look at the type of content that they do. Flair, same with you if you're trying to look for more inspiration for the campfire and everything that you guys are planning with that. There are ways that you can start transitioning into that. And anecdotally, of course, I in January of last year, I was at like 10 average viewers, and by April, which is when I applied for partner, and I was in like the 80s or 90s.
Oh my god.
It can change that quickly,
yeah,
so long as you're moving in a direction that works for you, you know?
Yeah.
You're not just like a stalemate.
Yeah. So
yeah,
don't be afraid of change. embrace it, and push for it.
We had to do that last year when we changed our name. It was very scary. Like, nobody's gonna find us. They're not gonna know who we are. They're like, who is this?
Hey, listen, things only change when they change. So.
And we still have people coming in sometimes and being like, "What's with the name change?" Like, that happened 3 months ago.
That's gross. Yeah, that's gross. That's so weird. That's so weird.
Yeah.
No, but guys, thank you so much for coming tonight. I really do appreciate you taking the time to sit down and talk with me, hang out with me, tell some lewd jokes about cock with me, and things of that nature.
Balls.
Editor, please. Yeah, balls. Perfect.
I had to add that in.
Thank you. You know, I really do appreciate it. I don't know what I would do without you. Guys, we're going to check out the amazing Mythic duo, ! Collab. Fuck me. ! Collab in chat. You'll be able to check out both Flare and Umbri at their main channel, the Mythic duo, and their Twitter pages individually. Okay, listen. I'm excited about it as well. You don't have to make those noises at me. Jeez. Relax. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and raid, since we were talking about Kamen Rider a lot, we're gonna raid a fellow Kamen Rider enjoyer, Kane Knight.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So-
Also, you know, when you are, you know, moving on to the next bar, just let me know. I'll help you get the insurance for this one.
Oh, of
You're
course.
trying to steal this cafe from him? Oh, you're gonna burn it down?
Yeah.
Burn that boy's cafe. Oh
Of
my
course,
God.
of course. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you guys next time. I hope you all have a fantastic night. I'll see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy 14.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.